Good morning, everybody. It's me, Polynerdic, back with more of The Witcher 3. We're working our way through the side quest of Blood and Wine right now. We're going to get back to the main quest line fairly shortly. But right now, I wanted to start this off by focusing on the Wine War side quest. There's a series of them, so that's what we're going to get into today. We're going to pick up where we left off in the previous video. After we bungled the freeing of that woman that was trapped in the tree, we messed that up. Go put that there, and then we're gonna change the quest to this. Wait, hold on. Okay, no. I thought it was like the location immediately to my left over here was where I needed to go. But we're going here first. Just hit a wall of trees I couldn't run through. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Alright, let's help out around here.
Whatever.
I think I'm coming down with a fever.
Well, let's see what the problem is here.
Spores will sprout again. Should destroy the area if I want to get rid of them for good.
Gross.
My hand shakes so bad, I cannot hold my tools.
Who would have thought? Knights trading in wine, while some witcher guards the common folk.
Just the one.
You go your way, I'll go mine.
Nicely done, everybody. Way to do the thing. get that coming back. Good bird sound. We gotta be getting close, yeah? No, we're farther away than I realized. Trolls. Rabbit ones are bad. Trolls. I'm confused as to why the world map had me running towards like here. But it really lets me go here. So confused. Man, it's so pretty here. I was talking about this with somebody on Reddit the other day that, like, Velen and all that, even the Skellige Islands are kind of monotone.
Works hard on the nerves, eh? That's why you're so great.
Oi, Master Witcher! Come here, please!
Wound doesn't look good. Patch that up quick if I were you, before it starts festering.
If I needed medical advice, I'd have called for a healer. And you look like none such, not even a quack.
And if you wanted a Witcher to help you, you should have thought twice about being rude.
Forgive me. The pain's so blasted bad, it's darkened my mood. A foulness has made its lair in the grotto. I barely escaped with my life. I've been eyeing the cave for a storehouse quite some time. Would you look inside?
See what I can do. Wait here, and you need to clean that wound, trust me.
The Duke of this, the Duke of that, you're the Duke of Dog Tittle!
Something tells me that's not it. They're the only one. Possibly the site of more. Hey. Unpleasant noises they made there.
the situation.
My, do I ever feel like doing absolutely nothing?
So, will you see what's amiss in my storehouse?
Done that already. Ran into a few giant centipedes.
And how am I to prevent them from crawling back in?
Don't know. I kill monsters, don't predict the future.
You needn't be cross, Witcher. You shall get a good price on all my goods. In gratitude. Come back in 2 days' time. You will see the fine storehouse I've made.
I'm on. See you later.
My, do I ever feel like doing absolutely nothing? Boy, is my bum ready to blow.
That's the one I wanted to hit next. Hey, bandits.
Slimy splot of rhubarb! Let's charge! Take him for a ride!
I expected an arm, not his whole torso. More bandits.
Let's ride!
Come on, come closer.
Still one of my favorite things in the world to do. Deflect back at the sender. Return to sender, as they say. Man, these guys love their onions. We killed Philibert. Philibert's dead. You don't answer to him anymore. We did find the sunken wagon. That's where we came from. Aha, we missed one. Wouldn't have been able to open it anyway. I don't know, who do I want to take over the thing? Let's see what this one does. Holy shit, where am I running to? Fuck, all the way down here? No, thank you. Glad I looked. We've been running for a while.
Heavy, wept. It is positively risky.
Ah! How might I be of service?
Huh? Pardon me. Perhaps you could help me. You seem
Vendor
a
contract?
strapping lad.
What's the problem?
I
Lad.
acquired this old storehouse at auction. As it turns out, it stinks like an Ophiri larder and is loud as a Novigrad brothel. Bambotch it all. I invested my life savings. Now I fear to go
Bambotch.
inside. Do help me, Witcher.
All right, I'll take a look inside your storehouse.
Draft horse will talk without some
Witcher, whatever.
Stinks of carrion. Necrophages. Not your lucky day.
His body is ready, apparently.
Reeks in here.
I mean, you're looking at a fucking dead cow.
Reeks in here.
Trousers. I picked up trousers, everybody. No, that didn't fix it. I tried.
Show me what you got.
There was only one. I was attacking something off screen that wasn't even there. Cook the rancid meat. Good lord, dude. It's fucking nasty in here. hot dog water. Rancid hot dog water at that. Well, the way out's obviously through here somehow. There we are. Thought I saw daylight, so to speak. Like we did everything could do.
And is the storehouse safe?
A job is like a lady.
Well, have you seen to my storehouse?
Storehouse was full of rotten meat. Attracted ghouls I had to get rid of.
Saint Lebioda's calloused heels. But is it safe now? Completely?
For now, get rid of the fucking rotten meat.
Though I'd advise you to clean the meat out quick, before other ghouls show up.
Of course. Yes, I shall put my men to it, tout sweet. Meanwhile,
it.
perhaps you need something? I've a meager stock just now, but come back in 2 days to see a full array. At a discount that will make you cross-eyed.
Was wondering, previous owners, what did they use the warehouse for? Why was it full of carrion?
Rotten meat.
It was Gottfried Nork's before it was mine. Yes, that Nork. Toussaint's most famed charcutier. That is, until his saucisse à la moutarde poisoned half the court of Her Illustrious Highness the Duchessa.
Take it he fell out of favor.
Favor's not the word. He was cast in prison. All his property confiscated and auctioned off.
So long.
Give me a drink.
This way. The whole 50 meters. I see it. Back down to the ruins. Screaming at me. How dare you? Silly banshee. do I... Down there, maybe?
Saplings. It makes it degenerate to cultivate something like this.
Holy
Need to
shit.
incinerate them. Spores and spread.
What a dick. Somebody's growing this shit?
Count Crespi's behind the sabotage at both vineyards. I'm going to tell Matilda and Liam.
It was unpleasant. Making all that noise. Liam and Matilda. Once again, nearest travel point. I do kind of want to see what that question mark to the north of it is, because I'm a curious fella. In fact, let's do that first. I need to quit having the posture of a fucking shrimp.
Let me live.
Nearby where I got attacked. Yeah. I'll teach you. You'll learn
Giant
from that
centipede
mistake.
spawning ground. Should destroy it.
No. He's dead because of you, woman. You sent him to fucking get centipede parts. And now he's dead.
You shan't find anything better in all Toussaint.
Come now, madame, monsieur. We shall never get anywhere in this manner.
I care about one
Stock sender.
Master Witcher, have you any news?
One and the same man caused Coronata's and Vermentino's problems. Got proof. A certain Count Crespi. He's at the root of it all.
What, Crespi? Belgard's erstwhile owner? Why, that's impossible.
Got it all here, in writing.
He did indeed have motive. He knew well his own vineyard could not survive if Vermentino and Coronata were to join forces.
Probably why he incited the feud. Pulled it off, too, mostly. Just failed to bring his plan to completion when the beast got him.
Incredible. You mean to say it wasn't Liam?
And I was certain my troubles were Matilda's doing.
In light of new evidence, the most just resolution would be for both injured parties to share oversight of Belgard.
Wait just a minute. Do you mean to suggest we're to cooperate?
It's the optimal solution, yes. In terms of the health of the enterprise as well.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I do believe he's right. Perhaps it is time to bury the hatchet.
3 vineyards are more than one. There's much to be gained. So be it.
That's not all. The troubles at your vineyards, solved them. You can go back to operating normally now.
Boom, knocked that
Splendid
quest
news.
out too.
I'm relieved to
Those
see you
quests.
hired a
3 quests in
professional,
1.
especially one whose aid might still prove invaluable. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Follow me. It's high time you saw Belgard.
Witcher, come with us, please. Something tells me we'll have tasks for you
Of
yet.
course.
All right, let's go.
I hate when my chin.
My desire
like
for
that.
Belgard to pass into capable hands was no idle whim, for the vineyard's fallen upon hard times since its previous owner's demise. I've been told of workers dying on their rounds, monsters prowling about. Before anyone can call this home, they will have to deal with these, inconveniences. That is the minister's wish.
More work for me, I guess.
If you're willing, we'll gladly accept your help.
More or less already agreed, I guess.
That's a weight off my chest, I must say. Your reward shall be fair, I promise.
I'll get to work.
I've already did 3 of the 5. Wow. I wonder what the 3 I did were.
Achoo!
Centipedes. Man, That exploded with an interesting noise. This kind of reminds me of the area where we took the guy with the weird thing on his head. Looks like we're in Foglet territory, judging by the mist. Whoa, almost ran right into that. That probably would have been a fatal fall, I think. Fuck these eggs. My least favorite monster in the game, just because of the way they fucking scurry backwards. Motherfucker, get back here. Like, if Geralt had a decent bow and arrow and he could fight from range better, I would be all about it, but... Fuck you, man. Good lord. I was trying to avoid fighting them, that's why I ran. Get your venom and shit. Dog beasts. Spectre dogs. Fuck off. Elven ruins. Ruins. Yeah, we've been here already. Here's where we're going. Good lord. We're almost there.
of us! At once! Save me, sir! Help! Let me out, just weeping! Save me, sir! Help!
Off with your legs.
I thank you, sir. Were it not for you, well, those bandits were not pulling pranks. I could pound some new steel for you in gratitude, but I must first return to my workshop in Belgard.
Let's go. No time to lose.
I don't even need anything from you. I just want to get back there faster. Since you were the last thing I needed to do.
I thank you again for your aid. Care to glance at my wares?
Sir, I barely know you.
Show me what you have.
Aha, I took all your money. It was all a scam.
See ya.
Hello, everybody. I took care of the things.
Tended to Belgard's problems. Vineyard should be in as good a shape
I
as
wonder
ever.
what the other ones I did.
Splendid. And
just through the
thus,
course of doing
officially, by the
things.
power vested in me, I grant you title to the Belgard Vineyard, and trust that you shall make good use of its grounds and resources.
Excellent. Ah, I can already smell the grapes ripening in the sun.
We shan't forget what you did for us. Here, your pay.
But that's not all. You must come back and see us shortly. We've a surprise in store for you.
I'll do that.
I like
Farewell.
surprises. Wait 3 days. Okay. I need to go home and hang that painting. So let's go do that. And then we can sleep for a full day there. Go to my vineyard where I can't grow wine because of story reasons, which at least they provided, but still. Where do I want to hang this painting? Here? Yeah, hang it here. Yeah. Makes sense because there's weapons and stuff. We'll replace you soon enough. Sup, dude? Basil? Basil Barnabas. every time. Every fucking time I see it. Look at it. It's so good. Alright. Gonna sleep a whole day away. Alright, time to return to the main quest line for a little bit. I know we have a fast travel point. Where is it? Gotta go inside.
All work and no play, right, Witcher?
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher.
I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher.
I don't trust
We've
that
been on
guy.
tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast? I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster and you return with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Ha! Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
You tell him, Geralt.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
Go ahead. Send them to their death. Certain death.
To a lone Witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms, but another skirmish.
40, 50, 100, doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What, then, do you intend to do?
It's way beyond being some monster. This is a powerful being that's walked the world for centuries.
Yeah, impossible. If so great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us all?
Don't usually meddle in our matters. Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
They'd probably be pretty amused if you asked them that. They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a Witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnapped the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. As soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop! In Tucson, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Est, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
That is some skill if he can.
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Saint Latour. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high. It's simple. Saint Real, the 1269 vintage.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Ravello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Sonreal was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
Saint Real. Never heard of it.
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a chance to partake of it. As I said, it is only ever served to the ducal family.
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper. Unless your Grace's sommelier is mistaken.
He's like,
In matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he says it's Sonreal, it is Sonreal. We must ride to Castel Ravello at once. Discover what has happened.
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your grace.
Yes, your grace. Witcher, are you ready?
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
Just like a rogue.
This vampire, have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
Giddy up.
Her horse is glitching for a second. It wasn't galloping correctly.
Panthers have attacked the wagon!
Hey.
We must help!
Stay back, your grace. We shall see to this. Back, you beasts! Begone! Save us! Back, you beast! Begone!
Done. Time to move on.
If not for you, we'd have been done
You
for.
were fortunate
Thank
we
you.
happened by.
You saved our lives.
Hooray!
Fucking love this game. I'm gonna be kind of sad when this game's over.
Our knights challenge each other for sport. Leave us to summon the witcher from the...
Wine, like all things noble, requires patience.
You call that escorting her illustrious highness? What were you thinking?
Captain, this is not the time for such complaints. As for you, Witcher, next time keep
You were
close.
far back too, asshole.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust her illustrious highness was not harmed.
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabricio. I am well.
Your grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
Came to see you. Got some questions.
In this land, it is seen as polite to introduce oneself before asking any questions.
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Yeah.
Of course, Your Grace.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabricio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about San Real?
I am at your service.
This San Real, how many vineyard workers have access to it?
One might say only I do.
Not like you make the wine all alone. At least a dozen others work here.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. Grapes travel a long road before they become Sonreal. The workers assist me only to the stage of fermentation. I see to the maceration personally and let no one near the fat. Workers, again, assist me during barreling, but then I seal the aging barrels myself, each and every one. The wine lies in the cellar, gains character. Once this process is complete, it becomes Sonreal. And as it happens, only I have the key to the cellar in question.
So how did the wine get on the thing?
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison. Guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace? How am I to understand this?
Master Fabricio, we have proof someone's gained access to Sonreal. Someone who should not have, which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me, where is the Sonreal stored?
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Oh, of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Come, Witcher.
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabricio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
Found it immediately.
Hervelous. I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine. You've good taste.
Oh. It's all 1269. Est.
Est. Think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is famous for it.
That's not it.
Fiorano. Dandelion's favorite. Adores it.
Ah, yes. That sophisticated palate of his.
Got Pomino over here.
Didn't see any sangreal. Aha, up here. Ah, wrong year.
San Real. Barrels are dated 1268.
Close, but not quite the right year.
Excuse me. $1269. Aha, found it. Found it finally.
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we
You
seek.
can knock on barrels again.
Full. This one's full too. This one's full too. Full.
It's gonna be the last one or the next to last one.
This one's full too. Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of San Real? Grab a tap and a hammer.
Already got one.
We shall open them one by one and taste.
Ready. We can start. Ready.
Step aside.
Ah, oh shit. I stepped way aside.
So?
Those hints of spice. Distinctive. This is San Real.
Carol, the wine opener.
I have a feeling we'll find something awry.
You weren't lined up right.
Revolting, bitter plonk.
Plonk.
Could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But, Your Grace,
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
Damn, she's ruthless.
I
kind of like it a little bit
admit
myself.
It. I sold
wouldn't want to
a
lose my head
barrel
to her,
of
though.
San Real. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous. I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own? I shall tell you everything, if you agree to show me mercy.
Who'd you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of San Real. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name.
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Sintrian aristocrat at court.
Wine itself. How'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble.
I know the type.
I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? That the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
Really thought nobody'd find out.
I was a fool. Very foolish. I beg you, Your Grace, you must forgive me.
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabrizio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge. What now, Witcher?
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Sintrian Noble could be our blackmailer. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You'll take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal. Relax. Now we wait.
Ah, our favorite vintner. It's not him.
You're under arrest. This is a sting operation.
No!
Good. Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but...
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
At your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
Well, had no reason to trust me, and I didn't do much to change that.
True. You are not the most endearing of men. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it. Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Wait, she here?
I hope you did not think I would leave this to you alone, especially when every hour could prove essential. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions. Captain, do the honors.
Who sent you?
His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother.
Gauntlet would hurt.
Once again, who sent you?
Your nun's lover. They call him...
Wait. He doesn't wish to speak. He needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he is all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
Who hired you?
He'll kill me!
Ought to be worried about me right now.
I mean, frankly,
Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out.
The Cintrian. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Cintrian. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Cintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
Let's go to town.
He's late.
Relax, he'll come.
There's something I'd like to know. How can you be so damned calm?
It's the ADHD.
Side effect of my mutations. We Witchers rarely get the jitters.
Good under pressure.
What if something has happened to him?
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Cintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Still don't know this Cintrian's behind the kidnapping and blackmail. Might have just handled the theft of the wine.
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine to the blackmailers. As I see it, that makes him an accomplice.
Need to find the Cintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
the
Captain,
guy.
why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Cintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
Awesome. Not the first time.
Used to it. Not the first time I've been hunted.
Must you always? Now, the port warehouse where the wine was delivered, we identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Cintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer. I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted, fairy.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
The Mandragora? What's that?
A club, an affiliation of local artists.
Slowly,
Painters, sculptors,
slowly.
troubadours and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude mystique, consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited. All arrive in elaborate masks, then drink and flirt.
Gotta nab the Cintrian.
Yep.
Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Yeah.
Where's the event gonna be held?
The Mandragora always assembles at the same place. A residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville, in Mountebank Alley.
A little shrug, and then...
I should...
Need to go here.
I'm my own master with a bottle in front of me. It's loaded.
Let's see. Oh, hey, look. Dude, come on.
Didn't look like those. Damien's right. I'm a hunted man.
Let me live.
They killed that poor guard. That's not what I look like. Although it's close.
I love you.
must go to the medic about this stove.
Nice tune.
She drunkenly slurred. He's like, "That's a nice song." Ooh. This way.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
Reginald Aubry has returned, not to be missed by
To be
your
honest,
ticket.
every last man Jacques in these parts has but one.
That's my knees ache something horrible.
Glad that this guy's open any hour of the night.
I hope your search goes well.
Would you craft something for me?
Of course.
Let's see here. I went right past what I was looking for. Wow, the Grandmaster Wolf Sword is worse than the sword I already have. Interesting. Hold on, wait. I should probably
What do you have
him
on offer?
repair me a little bit. Sell some stuff while we're here too. Go. Farewell.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about. On the path. Gotta go find new clothes.
What is they call you? Gervin.
Reginald
Sir Geralt of
Aubry has
Rivia.
returned,
Three
not to
cheers
be
for the
missed
tourney's
by
victor.
your
Hip, hip,
tickets
hooray,
now.
hooray,
Available
hooray.
from me alone.
What's that, Omar? Yeah? Are you sure? I love a cat that will answer when you speak to it.
A tip of the hat to the tourney's victor.
You're not open. Why aren't you open? Okay, fine. I'll wait.
Sacre bleu. It's a crime. You're from the north. That's painfully clear.
This
Excuse
ensemble.
me. There is no excuse. There is but the need to outfit you anew. My salon stands open. Please come in.
All jests aside, let me see what you got in your wardrobe.
I'm more than willing,
Frilly collar.
sir.
It's like what they wore in Venice around the time of the Black Death. You know what? We're gonna grab that.
Thanks. I think that's all I need for now.
Ever your servant, sir.
just get changed right in front of him. Pow, 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 pow. And unfortunately, I take these off. Is a fancy Witcher. Hopefully I don't get attacked between here and there.
Ah! Damage! Reginald Aubry has returned, not to be missed by your team.
Yes, go back there and rub the statue balls.
Nothing special.
Maybe take off my glasses.
Late. Now, why does that not surprise me?
Floating paper lanterns seem like a fire hazard to me. But what do I know?
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style. Not all bad. Nothing like a budding artist, of course, but... just one other detail. Here, put
Mask.
it on.
A mask?
All who attend the Mandragora soiree wear them. If you have one on, no one asks who you are.
Any idea why they wear masks?
Likely because they imagine it oh so very romantic and mysterious. The truth is far simpler. This way, no one can tell which drunken aristocrats are pinching the performers.
Let's go. Soiree started.
Mm-hmm. Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain.
Put them in my bag of holding. I'm gonna fix my chair. It's fucked up from my cat's paws. More.
How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. As soon as we find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was. Had it in for me.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
Tell us about these performances.
This evening, the Mandragora has the honor to present 3 superb displays of artistry. The first was a concert by Cecilia Belont, a singer whose voice, were it stone, would surely be a diamond. Sadly, Mademoiselle Cecilia has sung.
Shame. We would have loved to hear her.
Luckily, you are in time to see the great Calesti, a master of visual illusions, come to us from far off afield.
Magician.
Visual illusions. Interesting. And the third artist?
The third and fourth, for they are a duo, are the Tuven brothers, presenting their newest pantomime.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Belont.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaveri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Well, well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress. There, on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
She looked right
It
at
would be
us.
pointless. All would know her
Hi,
anyway.
Omar.
Koviri Orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Cintrian.
Alright, we're going to stop right here. Mostly because it's lunchtime. I need to get something to eat and refill my water. That's going to be it for today as recordings go. Monday or Tuesday, somewhere in there, I'll record for Wednesday. Or no, this is for Tuesday. No, this is for Monday. I'll have to record. It doesn't matter to you. Why am I talking to you about it? You're not here right now. You're not watching live. I'll see you next time. Like, follow, and subscribe. And join us for more.